I'll take that. He clearly just got that plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys left. God, this plane, man. Still, though, that is getting a little disappointing. Even stock, 1.06 a Mach. That's as fast as we can go right now. Mach 1. Mach 1 we are pretty limited to. That's slightly disappointing. When I test flew it, whenever you test fly it, you can choose what level you want it at, and I didn't have it yet, so I assumed that it was a spaded plane that I was test flying, and I got that up to 1.3, so I know it can go a lot faster. I almost wish I had a 7P right now. Why isn't this guy showing up on the radar? There he is. What? Oh, there's one before yours, Marlon. Yours will be up next. He shouldn't know that's coming at him. Look at him shoot all his missiles at this other guy. He has no idea we're here. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, I think we need our G suit. I think we might need our G suit. Ouch. Yeah, I just can't pull at all in this thing at full speed yet. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Thank you again, Sick. And yeah, don't worry about us. That's the old mama. We'll get her songs for her. She's on mobile too, so it gets kind of confusing. I'm gonna have to get used to using ManPad soon. Just set up a button for turning off the seeker. Interesting. Yeah, Matt, absolutely, dude. More the merrier. Oh, nice. We got another. Sweet. We got our boosters already. Oh, we're moving right through this. We're moving right through this. No problem. All right, we got our G suit, and then we need to do our airframe. Actually, after our G suit, we're going to be able to move on to 120Bs. But we'll see how this goes, and I might do a performance mod instead. Hell yeah, Matt, it'll be fun to fly with you for a bit. What does this, so 932 vice 991. Yeah, that's a pretty significant difference. Even stock. Even stock, that's crazy. All right, I do want to make sure that song took. It should have. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there just in case. Just in case. And thank you again, everybody, sticking in after the raid. I appreciate it. I guess I didn't go through really the whole spiel, but yeah, Revan, Star Wars, of course, aviation, cars, Star Wars, Marvel, any of that gonna get me going for sure. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. I do get started about 4 a.m. West Coast time, 4:30, right about there. Um, all air, all day. I am a pilot. I graduated from Embry-Riddle. Got all my flight licenses. Single engine, multi-engine, commercial, instrument, CFI. I did instruct for a little while. Then I flew in the Marine Corps for about 6 years. We did some instructing on the T-34. I also flew the TH-57. We did end up in helicopters. Flew the TH-57 Bell Jet Ranger, and then trained for a little bit on the CH-53. And then that's when our medical stuff kind of started happening. And unfortunately, we medically can't fly anymore, but luckily we found War Thunder. and DCS and some of these other games that are definitely filling that void that's been missing for far too long, far too long. So yeah, we are wholly hooked on War Thunder. And again, we do this every day, and eventually, as I continue to, as I said, kind of fell into this really unexpectedly. So I fully plan on getting a full setup. I've never really played a flight game like this on mouse and keyboard, so it's been quite the learning curve, just like everybody. I'm certainly still new to the game. Today's day 314, so we're struggling like everybody. But yeah, I try to infuse as much aviation knowledge as I can, because it does matter in this game. That's why I've kind of fallen in love with it so much. It's not like your Ace Combat or some of your other games where speed doesn't really matter. You don't really, you just kind of go full speed. All your missiles hit, all your bullets are on target. There's just no real skill to that game. Having to control your speed, work your flaps, have good radar control, all that stuff is just absolutely sign me up. From biplanes all the way up to top tier. While I'm kind of hooked on top tier, especially like what I put on there, like 12.3 all the way up to the top, is really kind of my favorite. But I do love, I think the biplane, dogfights are probably low key like the best dogfighting in the game. Is they are so fun to whip those little things around and do all the tight turns, and they're just fun. It's just so fun. I mean, that's what got me hooked right off the rip. And then now you start throwing in all the tech and these high tech jets. I mean, oh heck yeah. Are you kidding? So while War Thunder for the foreseeable future will definitely be kind of our main game, I do plan on doing some DCS. We'll do some bonus stuff probably on the weekends, or maybe one day a week or something. We'll do a full-on day of DCS missions, because that's full in. We'll go through the whole thing. I've got some other cameras that I still need to add, so we'll have some good control views. We'll go through all the checklists and how a typical flight really breaks down and all that stuff. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. You guys stay tuned. There'll be a lot of fun stuff coming. And then of course we'll start mixing in Star Wars. We got new Star Wars games coming. I absolutely Knights of the Old Republic, probably the only other game I have ever been as addicted to as this one. And my goodness, now they're coming out with a new one. Yeah, yeah, we're pretty stoked right now. Now, why would it change from a locked target? Not supposed to do that. That guy just died, didn't he? Shit, that was stupid. Got him. Nice. I'll take a 120 hit like that all day. Can't fucking... Oh, didn't we just get our G-suit? I can't even do a simple maneuver like that without knocking him out? So yeah, just like the gripping guys, it's gonna take some getting used to. And here, Matt's actually flying it. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're flying it. I want to see this. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist grinding a little bit more. Oh, this game, it just draws you in. Telling you, the snail, he puts something in the water. The snail puts something in the water. Ouch. Ouch. Where'd you get Golden Puppy? That's a cool name. I like Golden Puppy. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Yeah, when you can do that with the full afterburner on, you know you got a good plane. Most planes, if you want to do a full-on loop like that, you've got to get out of Afterburner. These planes, psh, they do it so tight, and I didn't have G Suit yet. I thought I got it, but that was our boostas. That was our boostas. Great game, guys. Great game. Now we're gooping. And what did Brain bring in? Yeah, Brain's bringing his gripping too. Oh, you got the Brain, you didn't tell me you got the new one too. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. And Ma, why didn't your song play? What the heck? Now it's playing. That was weird. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Feels good. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, you did. You did say it. I don't know why I was thinking why I didn't register. But yeah, hell of a grab, man. Even if you GE'd it, that's going to be worth it. That is going to be worth it. And if you didn't G it, you grinded the hell out of that pretty quick too. And the last thing, guys, we are super new. You're never going to hear me ask for anything, but we are just 3 little follows away from 100. Who wants to give me a Merry Christmas present early? Just 3 more, guys. 3 more follows. Who wants to be in my first 100? Thank you guys, all of you, for hanging out. Have a great Thursday. Feel free to request any music just like these guys are doing. Exclamation mark slots, exclamation mark roulette, exclamation mark duel. All will get you Force Essence points. We're going to take a look at the leaderboard at the end of January, and maybe a lucky person will get some free merch. More than likely from Knight's merch store. But we also are pretty close with Noob. So honestly, the winner will just communicate. If there's something out there you really want, then we'll try and make that happen. So gamble your little hearts out. Also, Tangia Duel or Dungeon I finally got working. I thought it was up there, but I messed it up and it was only set to bits, but it is set to channel points now, so you guys can play that all you like as well. Yeah, now we're gonna get respect a lot. Dang. I do like that this thing has a lot more countermeasures too, which is really nice. That's so weird. Oh, Spotify sometimes has quite the mind of its own. Alright, we're good. We're good. Stop shooting at me. Still doesn't have him. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this radar's almost too sensitive. God, it went to 11 Gs like nothing right there.